Hi everyone, this is Lauren, also known as Yellow Canine, here, and I'd like to share an unfortunate experience I've been going through recently. I was recently the victim of a massive employment scam and lost over half my savings. The loss is almost $13,000. I'm making this video for several reasons. First of all, I've set up a GoFundMe to try and recoup some of the funds that were lost as a result of the scam, and I'm making a video to try and bring more attention to that cause. Secondly, this is a video basically just proving that this is real, this is happening, this is in itself not a scam, and I figured that making a video talking to people directly will help them realize that this is real, this is not a scam as well. And this video is not clickbait or anything like that. It's something that really happened to me. And lastly, I want to share my story so that people can be wary of these kinds of scams and not fall victim to them themselves. So I want to get more in depth on what actually happened. So it started when a client messaged me via text message. Apparently he had gotten my resume via Indeed, and he'd reached out to me to hire me to illustrate some wedding invitations for him. I did the work. I got paid via check up front, and apparently part of this payment, part of the check, was to send out to what I was told was a printing service to get the invitations printed out. So I had sent part of the payment from that check via Cash App to the quote-unquote printer. So I'd sent out those payments, and then shortly after doing the work for this client, he had reached out to me again via text, claiming that he needed help sending out payments for people. I'm under the impression that these were for wedding arrangements or wedding planning, something like that. And apparently the client had trouble with those payment methods that people were accepting for those planning services. So I had asked for the checks to be sent up front. The client sends me those checks up front, and then I send out payments to various people via Cash App. So this kind of turns into a pattern. It's only small amounts at first. It kind of increases over time. This happens over about the course of a week. The client is repeatedly returning to me asking for help for me to send out these payments to people, and I'm trying to be helpful, and the checks are appearing to be clear in my bank account. The balance literally changes as a result. The money looks like it's there, and trouble arises the next week when the checks come back unpaid. They bounce, and those checks turned out to be fake. And I'm reaching out to the client. It's like seeing if he can contact his bank, see why this is happening. He claimed it's for security reasons and assures me that I'll get my money. However, all the checks come back as fake, and the client is unresponsive. I realize this is a massive scam, and I didn't realize until it was too late. And yep, I sent out over $12,000 worth of payments, and I did not get paid for the wedding invitation that I created for this person. So I tried contacting the bank. The bank said that the payments that I'd sent out can't be reversed. They'd already went through. They can't do anything about the fake checks. I had gone to the police. The local police said that it's out of my county's jurisdiction because everything happened online. So I had been advised to submit a claim to the FBI, to their internet crimes reporting website online. So I had gone ahead and sent in a report on that website, and I've waited about 3 weeks and haven't heard anything back from them. I'm not really sure how long this investigation can take. Who knows if they can even catch the people. They might have used fake names, fake emails. to, of course, avoid getting caught and things like that. So who knows if they'll be able to catch them, if they're going to be able to recover the money. So I've set up a GoFundMe to try and accept donations to try and recoup some of this massive loss of money that I worked very hard for. So I have all the screenshots of proof of that this has happened under my GoFundMe page, all the text message, the emails, the proof that I'd sent out those payments in my bank account, and there's also a detailed timeline of the summary events that happened if you want to read more in depth on how this went down step by step. Apparently, this is a really common scam. People will just hire you for a fake job and overpay you and advise you to send part of the payment elsewhere, and apparently all the checks are fake, and the money will appear clear in your account, and then they'll come back later and you didn't even realize, and before you realize it's a scam, it's too late, it's already happened. So I'm really hoping that my story will help others avoid this type of thing, to be aware of what to look out for. If people are overpaying you and advising you to send money elsewhere, then it's probably this kind of scam. So yeah, I'm taking donations to try and recoup some of this loss, and like I said, I don't really know how long the FBI investigation is going to take. Still gonna look into other avenues of legal action that we are able to take to try and get this sorted out. But in the meantime, I am accepting donations on my GoFundMe. My commissions are open at this time. If you're interested in commissioning art, I have items for sale up on my Etsy page. I also have a Patreon that you can join, and perks of that include your name in my videos, free merchandise, free art monthly, other perks like that. So in case you're interested in joining my Patreon, I'll also have the link to that in the description, as well as my commission info on my Etsy page. Anything helps at all. If you're not able to donate at this time, I'd really appreciate if people could share this around, share my GoFundMe around. I have a post over on my Twitter if you'd like to retweet that. I also have a post on my Instagram if you want to share that to your story or share that post around. I'd really, really appreciate that. Thank you to anyone who decides to donate or share this around. I'd really appreciate it, and hope that people can be aware of this kind of scam and avoid the mistakes that I made. So thank you for anyone who watches this all the way through and is able to donate or share, and hope you have a good day. Thank you for watching.